While Lexington and Concord are generally considered the first battle, Bunker Hill is the first real organized battle. This is the first time where we have no, these are defined sides. The Lexington and Concord was a bunch of militia just coming out of nowhere attacking the British. It was violent anger that's just spontaneous in nature, whereas Bunker Hill was much more planned out, much more our side, your side. Everybody knows where everybody's at. Let's duke it out. Or um, more recognizable as a more planned out conflict. So, this is Bunker Hill. This is an early battle, and I put that there as because uh, we still haven't declared independence yet. The Second Continental Congress, when Bunker Hill happens, is still telling England we're not fighting you. We're not at war. We were still loyal. In fact, the olive branch petition, the King of England received the olive branch petition and news of Bunker Hill at the exact same time, which is why he refused to even read the olive branch petition. This battle was fought on June 17th, 1775. British forces numbering 2,200 under the command of Major General William Howe. You're going to hear his name again. And Brigadier General Robert Pigot, or Piggott. I'm not sure how to say his name. They landed on the Charlestown Peninsula and then marched to Breed's Hill. As the British Army advanced in columns against the Americans, Prescott, the commander of the Americans, in an effort to conserve the Americans' limited supply of ammunition, reportedly told his men, this is very famous, don't fire until you see the whites of their eyes. When the redcoats were within several dozen yards, the Americans let loose with a lethal barrage of musket fire, throwing the British into a retreat. After reforming the lines, the British attacked again with much the same results. Prescott's men were now low on ammunition, though, and when the Redcoats went up the hill for a third time, they reached the redoubts. They reached well, if you look at the picture above my head right here, the barricades that they were hiding behind, the redoubts. That was defensive fortifications, and engaged the Americans in hand-to-hand combat. So, right in your face, bloody, brutal combat. The outnumbered Americans were forced to retreat. However, by the end of the engagement, the casualties of the Battle of Bunker Hill were ridiculously high. Patriot gunfire had cut down 1,000 British enemy troops, with more than 200 killed and 800 wounded. More than 100 Americans perished, while 300 Americans were wounded. And you look at this map, you'll see that the British came in and landed, and they marched up and they attacked Breed's Hill 3 times. It took them 3 times to take Breed's Hill. Uh, why is this called the Battle of Bunker Hill if it was fought on Breed's Hill? And the answer is kind of embarrassing. American newspapers got it wrong. They just accidentally wrote Bunker Hill, and then all the other newspapers pretty much everywhere just copied them. It was a mistake. And it was such a famous mistake that we still call this battle the Battle of Bunker Hill. The people then called it Bunker Hill even after they knew, oh, wait, no, this is actually fought on Breed's Hill. But yes, the British soldiers marched up the hill, and twice Prescott ordered his men, you wait till they are so close that we cannot miss. And it was brutally effective. They killed a ridiculous number of British soldiers and lost relatively few Americans. But the British just kept coming. And the third time, the Americans were out of ammo, had nothing left to shoot, and they had to retreat. This idea that the British soldier was so professional, so disciplined, that no matter what, it doesn't matter how many you kill of them, they're just going to keep coming. And they will. attitude is terrifying. And colonial soldiers that heard about Bunker Hill, on one hand, were so proud. We killed how many of them? Oh, we can do this. And on the other hand, they were terrified because can you imagine fighting an enemy that just watched 1,000 of their friends walk up that hill and die? Said, I am part of the British Empire. I will walk up that hill too. That's just terrifying. And that is what the American army, that is what the Continental Army was going to have to defeat.